Hello, YouTube. So for the differential fluid change, my microphone wasn't working, or it was off. I'm not sure what was going on with it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and narrate the video as I'm playing it and make some sense as to what I'm doing. So to start off, I used some extensions, 23 millimeter and a 24 millimeter, so M18 washers that I ordered off Amazon, and you will need a GL5 synthetic fluid, which I use Valvoline. You can find it in any parts store. Not to be confused with GL4. So this one has a limited slip additive. I think there were some that were non-synthetic, but I wanted the full synthetic, as you can see. So the differential is very easy to get to. It's right behind the muffler, and the bolts are very accessible. I used a 1/2-inch ratchet, which I call Big Bertha. It's a gear wrench locking flex head. So you have a 23 millimeter on the top for your fill bolt, and you have a 24 millimeter on the bottom for your drain bolt. So when I loosen the fill bolt, I noticed that it's got a copper washer, which I think you can reuse, but I went ahead and just bought the M18 crush washers. I got like 20 of them for under $7. It was just worth it to just replace it regardless. The depth of the washer appears to be identical. So now I'm getting ready to drain the old differential fluid. I noticed when it came out, I was expecting it to be dark black, but it really didn't look all that bad. It did smell terrible, however. The drain plug did have some metal flakes, which appeared normal for the mileage, which is right past 50,000. I did wipe off the sludge, and then I used a pick to get into the crevice of the magnet, and it seemed to work pretty well. Once all the fluid has drained out, put an M18 washer on your drain plug and tighten from 29 to 39 foot-pounds. I used 35 foot-pounds for my setup. In order for me to begin the filling process, I used the smaller straw from my syringe and the adapter and placed it into the pouch. This allowed me to squeeze the pouch in a vertical position while tilting the mouth into the fill hole. The issue with putting it in at an angle when it was full is the fluid started spilling everywhere. I'm going to admit this was a lot more time consuming than I would have liked. Perhaps I should have just didn't want to make a mess, but once the pouch was 75% full, I was able to tilt it above the exhaust and angle it downwards into the hole without using a straw, and almost 1 quart drained out. You just kind of want to fill it until it starts dripping out of that hole. When you're finished, place an M18 washer on your fill plug and tighten from 29 to 39 foot-pounds. I use 35 foot-pounds personally.